Looking to ace your next SQL interview? Here's a crucial question. Do you know what interviewers really look for when they ask about SQL? It's not just syntax. They're testing your ability to solve real-world problems with databases. In this video, we'll cover the top 10 SQL interview questions, breaking them down into simple concepts so you can feel confident walking into your interview. Let's make SQL easy and impactful. Number 1. What are the set operators in SQL? Set operators are used to combine the results of two or more select statements, making them an essential concept in SQL. The union operator merges results but eliminates duplicates, ensuring only unique rows are returned. In contrast, union all combines results while keeping duplicates intact. The intersect operator finds common rows between result sets, providing only the shared data. Lastly, minus, also called except, returns rows from the first select statement that aren't present in the second. These operators are crucial for managing data across multiple tables efficiently. Number 2. What is a cross-join in SQL? A cross-join in SQL is used to create a Cartesian product between two tables. This means every row in the first table is combined with every row in the second table, resulting in a dataset whose size is the product of the number of rows in both tables. For instance, if Table A has 3 rows and Table B has 4, the resulting table will contain 12 rows. Cross-joins are typically used when every possible combination of data between two tables needs to be analyzed. While powerful, they can generate large result sets, so they should be used cautiously, especially with large datasets. Without a where clause to filter results, cross-joins can produce outputs that are overwhelming and computationally expensive. A common application of cross-joins is generating all combinations of data, such as product pairings or event schedules. Number 3. How to fetch alternate records from a table. Fetching alternate records from a table in SQL can be achieved using row numbering functions like row number or conditional expressions. First, assign a unique sequence number to each row using row number based on a specified order. Next, apply the modulo operator to filter rows with even or odd numbers. For example, filtering rows where the row number modulo 2 equals 0 retrieves every second row, providing alternate records. Another approach is using a primary key or unique identifier, filtering by conditions like ID divisible 2 equals 0 for even IDs or ID divisible 2 equals 1 for odd ones. This method is efficient for simple datasets. By alternating records, you can manage data subsets, such as sampling or partitioning, and ensure dynamic selection in real-time analysis or reporting tasks. Number 4. What is the difference between rank and dense rank? Both rank and dense rank assign rankings to rows in a result set based on specified criteria. However, they handle ties differently. The rank function assigns the same rank to rows with identical values, but it skips numbers for subsequent rows. For instance, if 2 rows share rank 2, the next rank will be 4. Meanwhile, dense rank also assigns the same rank to tied rows, but doesn't leave gaps in the ranking sequence. This makes dense rank more compact and easier to interpret in scenarios with many ties. Number 5. What are stored procedures and why are they useful? Stored procedures are predefined SQL statements that can be saved and reused to perform specific tasks. Think of them as reusable recipes for database operations. For example, instead of repeatedly writing a query to retrieve customer orders from the last 30 days, you can create a stored procedure to handle this task. Stored procedures save time, reduce errors, and improve efficiency. They're particularly useful for complex operations or repetitive queries, making database management more organized and scalable. Number 6. How to find duplicate records in SQL. Finding duplicate records in SQL is a common task for maintaining clean and accurate data. This can be done using the group by and having clauses. First, the group by clause is applied to group data based on specific columns, such as order ID, customer ID, or a combination of fields. Then, the count function is used to count the number of occurrences within each group. To isolate duplicates, a having clause is added to filter groups where the count exceeds 1. For example, a query grouping by order ID, customer ID, and order date with a condition like the count exceeds 1 will identify records appearing more than once. This approach ensures that duplicate data is efficiently highlighted, allowing you to address redundancy issues and improve data integrity within your database systems. Number 7. What happens without an index in an SQL table? Indexes are critical for fast data retrieval in SQL tables. Without an index, the database must perform a full table scan to locate specific data, which becomes increasingly slow as the table grows in size. Full table scans consume more time and resources, potentially slowing down the entire system. Indexes work like a directory, allowing the database to quickly locate the required information without scanning every row. While small tables might not show a noticeable difference, large datasets can experience drastic performance improvements with indexing. Number 8. What are the differences between views and tables in SQL? In SQL, tables and views serve different purposes. A table is a physical storage structure that holds data in rows and columns. It is used for storing and modifying data directly. A view, however, is a virtual table created from the result of a query. Views don't store data themselves. Instead, they reference data from one or more tables, presenting it in a specific format. For example, you can create a view to display only high-salary employees without altering the original table. While tables are used for data storage, views provide a dynamic way to organize and visualize data without redundancy. Number 9. What is normalization and what are its types? Normalization is a technique in database design that minimizes redundancy and enhances data integrity by organizing data into structured tables. It involves breaking down large, complex tables into smaller, more manageable ones while maintaining logical relationships. The process has several forms, with the most common being the first 3. First, normal form, 1NF, ensures data is stored in individual cells, with each cell containing a single value. Second, normal form, 2NF eliminates partial dependencies, ensuring that non-key attributes depend entirely on the primary key. Third normal form, 3NF, removes transitive dependencies, meaning non-key attributes depend only on the primary key directly. For instance, separating customer and order details into distinct tables eliminates redundant data, such as repeating customer addresses for every order. Normalization simplifies database management, optimizes storage, and reduces the risk of anomalies during data updates or deletions. Number 10. What are the different types of SQL commands? SQL commands are the building blocks for managing databases, categorized into 5 main types based on their purpose. DDL, Data Definition Language, commands like create, alter, and drop are used to define and modify database structures. DML, Data Manipulation Language, handles data operations such as insert, update, and delete, enabling users to manage the information within tables. DQL, Data Query Language, primarily represented by the select statement, focuses on retrieving and querying data efficiently. TCL, Transaction Control Language, commands like commit, rollback, and save point help manage transactions, ensuring data integrity during complex operations. Lastly, DCL, Data Control Language, includes grant and revoke, which control user permissions and access to the database. Mastering these command types is crucial for effective database management, as they allow seamless interaction with data while maintaining structure, consistency, and security, key to excelling in SQL and related interviews. SQL is the backbone of data management, and understanding these interview questions will help you stand out in any technical discussion. If you're serious about improving your SQL skills, check out the link to Dr. Cecilia Allison's SQL courses at jaffank.com, and don't forget to subscribe to her SQL YouTube channel for more tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.